Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the bold and the beautiful edition. Today is Friday, yay! July the 8th, 2022, and let's just jump right into it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it a 7, y'all. I love me some Taylor, so she was good, but otherwise, I don't know what happened to Bold this week because y'all know that's my favorite soap. But this week, let me try to get to make this to 8 minutes. This week, y'all been falling off for me. You ain't do it like you was supposed to do it for me. Okay, so we see Brooke. Okay, let me get it all. Brooke, Zende, Paris, Hope, Liam, Donna, Eric are all at this pool party that Brooke has thrown, Willa's barbecue. Now, why is she throwing this? Because she and Ridge are back together. Now he's not there because she says he's breaking the news to Taylor right now, and so she gonna wait on him to come back or whatever. And so they're all just so happy that she and Ridge have made up and he's back where he's supposed to be with by Brooke's side and everything. And she done hurt her ankle, so she still not moving around. Anyways, so then we break off into these little, couples in the group. So Zende and Quinn talk. Mm. Zende and Paris talk, and she tells him, I'm happy for Eric and Donna. And he says, yeah, he said, but you don't feel too generous towards Quinn. And she was like, no. I said, well, I don't know why you happy for Eric and Donna, because if Donna would have left her honey bear alone, then Quinn would have stayed her butt right over there with Eric. So be mad at Eric and Donna because they're the one who ruined your wedding, girl. Eric knew he didn't want that woman. You the one got your feelings hurt trying to threaten Carter, saying that you was gonna trying to imply that you was gonna tell Eric about what something was going on with him and Carter and Quinn. And so then Carter had to felt obligated. He didn't have to, but he felt obligated to try to protect Quinn by going with you and trying to settle. Anyways, I don't know why you got all this smoke for Quinn. You should have it for Eric, Donna, and Quinn, because they all three of them was the reason you ain't got your man right now. But do you really want a man that don't want you? Listen, I'm just talking. Let's move on. So then they're gonna say, and one day you're gonna find a man. One day you're gonna find a man who gonna want you and love you, and you're gonna have your family and everything. And Paris is like, I said, move on, move on. So then we go to Eric and Donna, and she said, we can finally be together out in public, and it's so happy, and they just happy to be out in public and be able to tell people, not have to sneak around and everything. And he said, I have an announcement to make. They was all together. I've asked Gwen to move into Forrester, and she's grace, graciously accepted. I said, anyway, okay. It's like, dang, you gonna change the sheets from Queen and go right on in. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. So then we see Hope and Bridget is on the phone with, well, Hope talks to Bridget and tell her to come over. They having a little thing. Not Hope, Brooke. And so Hope goes and sit down with her mama Brooke, and she's like, I'm so happy, and I'm so happy Ridge has come home to you. I'm happy so we don't have to hear you saying why Ridge won't come home to your mama, and we don't have to hear Brooke begging, please just come home. I'm happy. We don't have to hear that anymore. Let's move on. So she told Bridget, come over whenever you get off, and Hope was like, she's gonna be so excited to hear the news about you and Ridge. So then Zende, Zende Paris, Liam, Hope, Eric, and Donna all talking, and Liam has made a vegetarian chili. I said, first of all, I don't know where y'all are, but in Texas, it's 101 degrees, feel like 115. The thought of eating chili makes me sick. Man, sir, chili, I don't want it. I don't want it. But he said, I ain't making it for you. Oh, okay. But he said, they was like, you gonna sprout, that chili gonna sprout. And she said, he has won some awards. Don't nobody want no vegan chili. But anyway, I mean, I guess if you're a vegan, you do. But it's summertime. It's hot. Don't nobody want no vegan chili. Like, where's the hot dogs on the grill or the cheeseburgers and all that kind of stuff. Speaking of cheeseburgers, Quinn over here with Carter, and they trying to go onto his grill, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe why am I doing Quinn like that? I don't know why her she and Carter don't excite me anymore. I am toxic. I am she and Quinn Carter and Quinn don't excite me anymore. Now that they done got together and they can be free together, I'm like, the chemistry's still there, but I don't care. So they're so happy that they get to go up on the grill and they don't have to hide and do anything like that anymore. Baby, Quinn tickled me when she said because he said he feel bad about Paris, and she said she young, she's pretty, she relatively talented. I said, now Quinn, don't do this girl like that. Don't do Paris like that. And she was like, she relatively talented. She'll bounce back. She'll be okay. I said, Quinn, you don't have no empathy for her. She said, no. Oh, okay. So then Carter said, so you're telling me I shouldn't feel bad for her? She was like, no, because we get to be together now and we don't have to hide and we get to be out in the public and we don't have to just stay up in the bedroom. And she said, and plus I get to be around this body that I can't stop looking at and touching and all this kind of stuff. And they gonna go and be intimate again, and then she wakes up and she wants a cheeseburger. I don't know. They just happy. They just happy that they get to be free. The same way Donna and Eric are happy they get to be free. Free yourself. So then we see, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. That's what Paris should have been telling Carter. Let's move on. Then we see Ridge. That's what that's what Taylor was telling Ridge today. Cause baby, Ridgewell went over there and she said, "Oh, she getting stuff ready. I don't know. She about to eat. She got a salad and all that kind of stuff." She tell him stay. And he said, "No, I got plans." And she said, "What? A barbecue? It ain't a barbecue or something?" And he said, "Actually, yes, we are. Brooke and I are having a barbecue because I moved back in." And Taylor, baby, Taylor got their fruit bowl and she was dropping fruit and stuff. I said, pull yourself together. Now I was like, Taylor, why you acting like this? And I said, oh, I didn't want you with Ridge, but you wanted to be with him. I forgot your wants. I just didn't want you with him. And so I'm happy as heck he chose Brooke. Go over there and let him be hurt with Brooke, because you know she's gonna cheat on him again. So anyways, Taylor's like, what? When did this happen? Why? And so he tells her, she hurt herself and you hurt her ankle. And so she said, oh yeah, that's a reason to get back into your toxic marriage. She didn't say that, but I paraphrase. And he says, come on, Taylor. And she says, I'm trying to understand. She said, what we had going on was real. And he said, what was he saying? Shoot, I can't. We're just living in the moment. And she said, we were just living in the moment. So please use another phrase when you say it. I said, well, Taylor got a back long when she talking to Ridge. Because, usually he be roughing Taylor up. And then she said, she was just like, well, go on over there. I mean, all she going to do is hurt you. She said, I want you to be happy. But she just going to hurt you. What man is going to be Bill, Deacon, whoever else, somebody in the future. And I said, oh, okay, Taylor. And so Ridge was like, I didn't want to hurt you or whatever. I care about you. And she was like, please spare me. She was like, you know how I feel about you or whatever. Let me go to my notes, make sure I'm getting this right. And she said, you know how much I feel about you or whatever. And she said, but I knew it. I knew it. I already knew it. As soon as we found out that Sheila was the reason that Brooke got drunk, we already knew. I already knew you was going to go back to her. And she said, at the end of the day, here I am, your ex-wife, mother to your kids, a world-renowned psychologist. I said, well, you better toot your own horn. And she said, but I can't seem to let you go. Well, that's true too. But I said, but let him go this time, sis. Just let him go. Let him go on over there with Brooke. Because he was a married man in the first place, Taylor. And on truth be told, you my girl, but he was married and you knew he was married. You shouldn't even been catching feelings for him in the first place. And she said, so she just told him to go ahead and go. And he gonna try to hug on her. She said, you made your choice. Ain't no loving and hugging up over here. And then she tilted her head and told him, get out of here. And so then he left. And then he gonna go over to Brooke. And Brooke said, he said, where everybody at? And she said, I guess they at the pool area and stuff. She said, I wanted to wait up on you. How did it go? And he said, well, I mean, it was tough. And she says, I know that was hard on Taylor. She said, but she's a strong woman and she'll be okay. And but he says, yeah, I know that or whatever. And she says, but we don't want her to fall into the wrong hands. Like you? Anyway, so then we see Taylor went to El Jardino and Deacon is there, and I said, y'all did say she was supposed to be getting with Deacon. No, Taylor, this ain't the one, girl. And so she go up in there, and and he says, Taylor, I'm surprised to see you here. She said, I know after everything horrible, she said, and with Sheila on the loose and everything, she was like, I don't know, I just Steffi's gone, Thomas is somewhere, and she said, I just needed to ask you because Sheila's on the loose, and I just wanted to ask you, do you know where she is? Dang, I made it this video this long just talking. She said, I just wanted to ask you, Deacon, has she reached out to you? And if she has, you need to let me know. And Sheila ain't reached out to Deacon, because if she did, he would be telling. Deacon trying to change, but y'all, that was the bold and the beautiful today, guys. I was sad for my girl, but you'll be all right, Taylor. And I will see you. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, be blessed. Don't forget to like the video. If you want to, you could go ahead and subscribe. Even if you don't subscribe, I'll still be coming to these videos with you. All right, guys, I'll see you on Monday. Bye.